Having gone through most of the trauma healing that I was in need of and becoming aware of hundreds of different modalities, here are the ones that helped me the most. Being able to validate every single emotion that I have as real, not necessarily true or exactly in line with the meaning I'm making, but that every emotional and physical sensation I get is a message to me and could never be bad or wrong or something I need to be ashamed about. Number 2, being self-possessed. Developing the ability to validate myself first, being willing to believe myself first, and fundamentally being able to make other people uncomfortable, be the villain in someone else's story, because I was always shrinking myself in order to make other people happy. And I never felt accepted or seen by others. So I needed to develop the ability to show myself as I truly am and be willing to be rejected by others. I had to get to the point where I was able to express myself genuinely and be willing to be rejected by others. And when they would reject me, I would say, "These are not my people," instead of, "Oh, I must be doing this wrong. I'm going to change myself." Next would be safety and nervous system practices. I find that most of my anxious behavior and my attempts to control the outside world were based on having a nervous system that was historically dysregulated. And I didn't know what my dysregulation and overwhelm looked like. So I was constantly in a reactionary state, not knowing how I was feeling or how to change it. And so developing an ability to know whether I felt safe and know why or why not I felt safe. And then to go, oh, I'm worried about my health because I feel anxious about the outside world, and my health is something that feels like a mystery that I can spend all of my time trying to solve. So now when my health anxiety comes up, I go, what might I be worried about in my life? Oh, I'm about to move. Connected with nervous system work is literally the ability to rest, because before, when I would sit still, when I would have unscheduled days, I would just sit there tense all day. Inaction was not restful for my nervous system. And so I had to really step down over time. There was actually a time where I couldn't listen to slow music because it would make me feel too depressed. I had to be in a hyper-vigilant state in order to not be depressed. And now, when I come into slowness and stillness, I'm able to enjoy that state instead of feeling like I'm going down into sadness. And that was just because I had kept myself propped out of depression with anxiety and productivity for years. Those are the ones I could go over in 3 minutes. Let me know if you want a part 2.